Upon conviction, you face a sentence of life imprisonment.
The district attorney's office quickly filed murder and attempted murder charges against Nikolai Miu of Prior Lake. He was tubing that day with his wife and friends. Prosecutors maintain Miu was the aggressor and could have retreated from the encounter.
All rise.
Now 54 years old, Miu remains jailed, awaiting trial after pleading not guilty to all charges, claiming self-defense.
This is a case where something went wrong in the encounter on the river and escalated.
In court filings, Miu said he was simply using snorkel gear to search the river for a lost cell phone when a group of tubers instigated the confrontation by calling him obscene names. Miu claims they attacked him in the water and he feared for his life. Critical cell phone video capturing several minutes of what happened both before and after the stabbings is expected to be played in court.
And I thought he had punched me in my stomach. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, I was telling my friends, I was like, I think he punched me really hard. Like, this feels weird. And we both had looked down and I instantly was bleeding. I obviously was stabbed.
Riley, who acknowledged she was drinking on the river that day with a group of friends, is expected to testify under oath when the trial begins in Hudson next week.
I was irritated to kind of hear, about the self-defense thing. Because whether or not we were in the wrong for going over and confronting him, he still was the one to make the first move. He still could have walked away. He could have done anything like that. And that's kind of what irritates me the most.
Because of Wisconsin's rules around cameras in the courtroom, we will bring you every moment of the Apple River stabbing trial beginning Monday. It is expected to run about 2 weeks. We will have expert legal analysis live streaming on.
So I pulled this clip up just so, on the way in, everybody can know what we're talking about. I got a very special guest today, Kelly K, aka Big Keebs. It's funny that this happened in Wisconsin. I'm gonna pull up. We were just talking about Wisconsin the other day. I saw a post on Instagram. Somebody murdered somebody, but the joke was, it ain't shit to do in Wisconsin except kills people. It ain't much of shit going on over there, respectfully. But
yeah,
Kelly, when did you presented this to me? When did you hear about this? And I don't want to get into this.
I'm sorry. Just 1 second. I'm really sorry. Hold on 1 second.
It's all good. Wow. Waterstyle said this happened by me. I live by the Apple River. Wow. That's crazy as hell.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, Waterstyle said this happened by her. She says she lives by Apple River. So what's your thoughts on it too, Waterstyle? But yeah, Kelly, I was just asking, when did you hear about this? And I really want to maybe give the people a different perspective, one that they might be not see.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because a lot of times when things are really pushed out there, which this, in my opinion, it's like all over the news everywhere. I'm always kind of like a little skeptical, like, okay, what are they, because some of this stuff seems like a infomercial or a movie, a commercial for maybe some legislation that's going to come out, regarding carrying knives. That's like kind of the way that I think, which I'm sure could be almost too skeptical, but it's not about any type of paranoia because I don't carry a knife around, but I don't like people having, the rights taken away. So anyway, but I've been watching it and listening to it. And then they put out the verdict today, and I'm really shocked at the fact that they it's only reckless. I think it's called reckless homicide, but they did find him guilty of all the counts. And I was really kind of surprised because if you watch what happens on that video, these kids are like a bunch of like hyenas, like attacking him. I don't know if you've seen it yet.
Oh,
but
I didn't see it. I'm
not saying, obviously nobody deserves to die. Nobody went, on the river that day thinking that they were going to die, or thinking that they were going to kill somebody. It's an awful situation if it's even real. I'm sorry, because when they came out with him being guilty, I thought, well, wait a minute, hold on. Um, how come Kyle feared for his life?
Mm.
But he it was okay. But he could have walked away. There were a million things that he could have done, but he got off. So how come, like, I don't get it, right? I thought that the basically
Hold on, Kelly. Hold on. You. This episode is sponsored by Kyle Rittenhouse.
I mean, right?
Have an AR-15 and smile. I'm sorry, I had to.
And so supposedly he used a Swiss knife. So have a Swiss come on. If basically I thought that the golden standard was if you fear for your life, then anything you do is okay, right?
Right.
So this guy, I mean, he had one lie. He lied about something with the knife, and it was right after it happened. And he looked like he was in a complete in shock, like in some kind of stupor. But I don't know. It just is the whole thing is kind of strange to me because I kept thinking about the Kyle verdict, whether you thought that was right or not. And then it makes me wonder, well, maybe they're just kind of siding with youth, like they're people are sad that, a 17-year-old died, which is obviously that's sad. I mean, nobody's debating that if it's real.
So they said that they confronted him. Did they ever say why they confronted him?
Well, he was coming close to where they were because he was looking for a phone that someone had lost in their group. It's like these different groups, tubing on the river and stuff. And I guess they like rope their tubes together. And that's why he had the knife, supposedly. And so he was looking for a phone. And as he came over close, a guy starts filming. And this is a lot of this was instigated by them, in my opinion, trying to get something to put on YouTube, like viral. They started calling him. They said basically like, "Why are you coming near us?" He said something like, "You're trying to take pictures of little girls." I don't even know where that came from. But then they started calling him a pedophile.
Yeah.
It was very weird. And then another group was coming by, and then the guy yelled to that group like, "Oh, this guy is looking to take pictures of little girls." He said, whatever, like saying all these things. And then so people, being, how they are nowadays, instead of wondering, asking questions, assessing the situation, apparently the girl just like believed instantly what the guy said and started confronting this Mew guy. So then it just became a complete like free for all, and he was surrounded, being pushed into the water, like all this stuff. And yeah, I mean, if you hadn't had the knife on him, that kid wouldn't have died. But I don't know.
It was an assault. It was an assault knife.
I mean, they called it a dangerous weapon. What weapon is not dangerous, right?
Wow. Okay, so
Oh, but so this was weird though. I thought, I mean, this is totally random. And, sometimes obviously we try to find patterns where there are no patterns, but I can't help but think about the fact that OJ passed away today and he's known for the knife.
right.
So it's a knife and a knife. And then we got the jury, came out today. That was a big deal. And OJ died today. So, and this is another thing. This is just for fun. The Apple River. So we're dealing with apples and oranges.
Wow. No, yeah, it's this is crazy. So how long has this trial been happening?
I mean, I haven't watched it from day one, but oh my God, that's the other thing. Guess what day it started?
The eclipse?
No, April Fool's Day.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that gets better. Remember how I've told you about the man-son code that I know from that guy on Jurassic Liars?
No, what is that?
Basically, he has this. He came up with this realization that every time he would read news article, and it just seemed kind of sketchy. He would notice that he would find a bunch of people with names that had son in it, that had man in it, and then the king thing was I think like sometimes if they like said a street, it would be like Martin Luther King, you know. So it was the man, son, king code, which is, you know, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, kind of them perverting the Trinity. And so you won't even believe. You should look up the jury's verdict and read each person, not the jurors, the people that you know, that supposedly got their justice. There's like maybe 6 or 7 people. Every single one of them except for one has son or man in their name, and I'm not kidding.
So what are they trying to say? The connection, is that just like kind of like a hint, or like kind of like a
Ah,
you
I
know,
mean, you make
some kind of mockery, or
yeah, like some kind of mockery. And I mean, at first I was like, no, that's just a, you know, that's a coincidence. But I mean, I wasn't even looking to even see this. When I thought about, when I looked into basically if there was any knife, you know, concealed carry legislation getting ready to come up or be passed, just because, you know, I think that this stuff does, you know, go along with these kind of things. Um, but I didn't really see anything specific. But then I started looking at the what was it, the article, and I was reading the lawyers' names and the people who were injured and the guy that was hurt. Every single one of them is man or son, and that's just, and even one of them,
right.
it's a girl, and her last name doesn't have it, but her name is Madison. It's weird.
Wow. So wait, how many people got stabbed in this situation? There was only one. There was
Well, no,
two.
no, there was a lot of them. Well, and the other thing that's weird, well, I mean, maybe they probably just aren't showing all of it, but
Yeah.
I haven't seen. Apparently, one of the people, I don't see how this could, from a pocket knife. He he was able. I mean, think about a pocket knife. Usually, pocket knives are dull as hell, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, supposedly, with a pocket knife, he cut him, sliced him all well enough to where one of the guys lost his
Oh shit.
in the water, and then they were able to put him back in, and so
Lost his what?
his guts came out.
What?
That's, you've got to have like a machete or like some
Oh
samurai
my
to do that kind of
god.
stuff. A pocket knife, you're lucky if you can even, you know, poke something with that. I'm
Wow.
right.
That's insane.
And he was using it to cut ropes with for the tubing. Like if it was that sharp, he probably would have ended up puncturing. Like there's just too many things that are just kind of strange to me. But the man son thing is just funny to me. But I was gonna look up the people that the verdicts were for, so that you can see how ridiculous this is.
So it's like I'm kind of scared to play the rest of this video because I see they about to jump on them, and you
Yeah,
know YouTube is just, it's the news channels can play the graphic content,
of
but
course.
as soon as, you know, a regular person plays the same thing, it's, you know, and then you're having real conversations attached to it, not no, you know, narrative. But so I guess they all jump on him, and then he just he this whole time he has the pocket knife in his shorts.
Yeah, and when that's another thing, he's getting kicked, pushed, he's falling down, and his head actually goes underwater for a second or whatever, and then he never used the knife until like after all that stuff was happening. It's not like one person came up to him and he took it out, you know. And apparently this guy was known to be like a handyman. I'm just kidding, man. um,
Uh,
sorry.
no,
But if you don't know Jurassic Liars, you wouldn't understand why I'm doing it like that.
right. You know,
Okay.
when you told me about this, I'm thinking this was like a serial stabber type of thing. I didn't know it was like, I'm thinking, because when you said, did you hear about the Apple River stabbing? I'm
Yeah, they
thinking
make
it
it.
was like,
Yeah. Oh, well, and then that's another thing. The New York Post called it Wisconsin Apple River slaying. Okay. the abbreviations to that is wars.
Mm.
I mean, that could mean nothing, or it could mean
Right.
that stuff is weird. And then another one called it Apple River, Wisconsin stabbings. And if you turn the W on Wisconsin upside down, the acronym for that would be ARMS, as in weapons.
Right. So that could be some.
I mean, it could be like, nothing, but it just seems kind of strange. And then there is a con in Wisconsin.
Could be some magic, some trying to manifest some shit.
Yeah,
Oh man, this is crazy.
These names, just because you're, I should see if maybe Jurassic Liars, his name's Garo, if he would come on and explain the Man Sun King code, because it's really crazy.
So did they say, like, they said he was found guilty, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And did they say how many years he was gonna get?
Well, they haven't done the sentencing yet. They just came out the verdict from the jurors.
Right. I will say this, like, watching that video, regardless of what the outcome was, both parties had the opportunity to just be like, all right, let's just walk away, or let's just go, and it's always those situations like that where it's like, if you got to commit, got to commit to what's about to happen. Once again, like I said, who knows if this is even an organic situation, but I saw it when I'm watching the video. I'm like, dude, just walk away. Like, I don't even.
He said that he was surrounded, and that's why he took out.
He could have clearly walked away.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so there were 6 charges. Okay, so I'm gonna name the people's names. Okay, that the 6 that this goes out to, because I know people are thinking, oh, come on, Kelly, just listen, hear me out. Okay, Isaac Schumann, Dante Carlson, Tony Carlson, Riley Madison, and Madison Cohen. And the only person that doesn't have a son in their name is AJ Martin. I mean, that's a little. Don't you think that's kind of strange?
No, that is.
I mean, it would seem strange even if you didn't know this code thing.
Right.
And then the district attorney's name is Carl Anderson. and the verdict was read from the St. Croix County District Attorney. So that's that whole CC 33 thing. It's just weird. I mean, I just, it's hard not to see this kind of stuff, in my opinion. But I don't say it as well as Garo from Jurassic Liars does.
Oh, this is crazy.
Yeah.
This is definitely. And I was reading some of the comments, and a lot of people are agreeing. Like, it seemed like it was self-defense, even though he didn't exercise his right to get the fuck up out of there. But a lot of people feel like that.
But I don't know.
And it could have been ego involved too, because I see a lot of people like that. That people feel like they're weak if they back down, or So,
I mean, he did look terrified. I mean, I've watched it. And the kids don't look terrified. They're like, let's go. I mean, they're I don't know if I've been in a situation where, I'm sure you have, but where people are just, there's something off, and that you're out to get the shit beat out of you, and you can do. But if you had a if you had a weapon on you, then you probably would use it, because you can be beat to death.
No, that's real. But you know what? I choose not to even bring a weapon with me a lot of times when I leave the house, because I know just by you having that weapon, see, a lot of these people, like, by them having that weapon, it'll make a person stand there. It'll make a person dwell in the chaos, instead of them. If you didn't have that weapon on you, you'd be like, all right, well, let me get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah.
So
I think part of that day's look in his eyes was him trying to decide if he should pull that knife I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. So I'm not, I'm not taking nobody's side here, but I've been in situations where it's like you just have to commit. Okay. You have to commit. You want to go to jail or you want to go home. That's as simple as that.
But I mean, I think, especially after the Kyle Rittenhouse thing, I think that
Yeah.
people started getting on that. Well, I feared for my life. I mean, it's a big joke now. Everybody says it. I
Right.
feared for my life because it came from the police. First.
Right.
And I would think that at some point there's going to be some type of, I don't know, like legislation or whatever, but like there has to be some type of parameters with that. I don't think that there necessarily needs to be, because everything's on an individual basis. But some people in the masses are stupid and they are reckless. I'm not, but you also need to be aware of your surroundings. Like if you're looking for a phone and they ask you what you're doing, answer them. If they start calling you a pedophile, just walk away. I would get the hell away from them immediately.
Yeah.
If they started talking to me like that,
Yeah.
I would not stay.
Yeah.
So
But see, that's just discernment. That's why I say a lot of these people that are like spiritually immature, they
Yeah.
just don't have that foresight to see if it's like the time, this time right here that we're standing in this potential chaos. That's it. It's like, bro, if you don't leave, you better just commit to whatever is about to happen. You know what I mean?
and
I guess
and you also
he
have
chose violence.
yeah. Well, and that's the thing too. Sometimes there doesn't have to be an A or a B or choice one or choice two. There can be that middle thin line where you are an observer and you're not going to choose either one. Like I
Right.
don't like the
Right.
fact that a lot of people come out and they're like, you got to pick a side. It's good versus evil, and it's like, shut up. I'm sorry, I just don't like that. To me, that's just that group think cult mentality. Let's grab some pitchforks and go after specific people, and I don't do that.
Yeah. So yeah, observation. That's kind of like it. Kind of like surpasses that dualistic programming.
Yep.
Mm-mm-mm.
Well, now
This,
you got a little Cliff Notes version of what I've been watching.
this is
It's
crazy.
interesting.
This is crazy. And I'm not trying to put it all on him. I'm just saying, and I'm not even saying like because some people say, oh, well, he's the adult type. I'm not even saying it. I'm just saying on both parties. Well, I'm saying him, you out, you know what I mean? Like, bro, just walk away.
Yeah.
You could have just, I'm watching the video. You had a clear path to walk away. And then they say he approached them, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know, I'll have to go back and watch the video myself. But if he approached them, then it's like, come on, man.
But well, that's also how they perceived it, though, because
Yeah.
he didn't necessarily approach them. He was looking for something in the water.
Right.
And I guess he just didn't really, some people just.
But he was like asking them for help.
No, he wasn't talking to them. He was
Oh.
just he was supposedly looking for a phone, and just one thing. And then it's this whole thing, like one of the kids, the guy that's filming and laughing it up the whole time while his friend's supposedly being gutted.
Oh my God.
He's like, yeah, do it for the culture. So that's
Oh my
definitely
God.
that do it for the culture. That there's something weird about that. And this whole culture of recording everything,
Mhm.
and wanting to make someone look stupid and have something you can show everybody is just, it gets people into trouble.
I agree. I had to get your opinion on this really quick though. Just a side note. Let's see. So I know you don't have much time. Let's see. They're saying that there is Americans suffering from eclipse sickness, including insomnia, headaches, and changes to women's periods. Did you hear about this?
Yeah, I've heard about that. But I think some of that is, I always wonder if this is like subliminal messaging. Like, everything in the news is always about misery and wanting us to feel miserable. I don't know if that's about some kind of like energy draining type thing, like on a emotional, spiritual level, or if that's just what sells because it's negative. So people want to read stuff that's negative. But either way, it's just it's not a good thing. Like just reading that,
Right.
right? You know, because
Right.
some people probably didn't even think anything, but then after they read that, they went, "Huh, you know what?" You know, kind of like when you read a
Right.
horse and you think it pertains to you.
Yep. This is I think this is JW
Yeah.
TV. I haven't listened for a while, but basically they're saying that they chemtrail biological release spots exposed on the eclipse, or they release biological payloads onto unsuspecting solar eclipse onlookers. And I had a lot of people from like the Midwest tell they was in direct path and everything. They were saying they were spraying this shit out of the sky.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense because if you're trying to measure something in the sky, you need particles for it to bounce off of. I mean, I don't know that much about that kind of stuff, but to me, that just like seems logical. So it would, if they're doing some type of testing, whatever they put up there, to help us. Remember, Gates said that he was helping us because he's trying to dim the sun.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so that obviously they have control over what type of chemicals are there and how they can read things from it. I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Because what else would it be for?
This person said, "Is there a vax for that?" That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Yeah, I was talking to somebody, and they were telling me they had to take their kid to get their shots, and they took their kid to get their polio vax, and their kid has been having diarrhea, and they've been their legs been really sore, and I'm just like man, that's scary. Like if I had a child and I had to take my child to the doctor to get him shots like that, I'd be scared. I'd be like, fuck. I'd be like, fuck, do we have to do this? I would be honest with you.
Is like I never understand how people, if anybody is jumping up and down trying to talk about something, I'm genuinely curious if it's something that I've never heard, because I'm like, okay, let me hear this out. I mean, that's how you stay open and learn things. But a lot of people, for whatever reason, are very closed off. But so when that happens, not only does it confirm that they're onto something because everyone's trying to shut them down. If you go by that theory of follow the money, who's going to make money if somebody shuts down vaccines?
Right.
Nobody's going to make money. So there's nothing in it for anybody to come out against this. If anything, there's just ridicule and a lot of bad stuff.
He said, "I'm surprised the eclipse didn't cause heart attacks or strokes. I should stop giving them ideas." So this is hilarious.
Yeah.
These people are hilarious, man.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, when I don't know if you're on Twitter, but I think a lot of people, I mean, I could be wrong and be like an echo chamber, but I try to follow a bunch of different people on there so that I'm not just hearing the same thing. And I mean, it seems like a lot of people are waking up to like some bullshit.
And I agree. I'm gonna pull up this channel before we get this article before we get up out of here. But this person says, "I have zero fear. My mind and body feel peaceful and light. I haven't slept better in years. It's like an out of body experience. Being unconscious nowadays. I'm in a fifth dimension, and I'm in bliss." So yeah, I can kind of relate to that because, like you said, they just it's constant. It's funny. I would love to see like I wish we could do a social experiment and just see how the masses will react for just 7 days with no TV, with no television at all, like nothing. Like nothing. I would love to see would people start going outside and talking to each other, or maybe would you feel the energy kind of like rise a little bit?
I mean, if this was like back in the 80s,
Oh, shit.
definitely think that would be a good thing. If that happened now and like the Wi-Fi all went down and there was nothing, people would be in the streets losing their friggin' mind trying to aid each other. I
Yeah.
mean, right?
we got a long time solid individual. I didn't kill my wife. Sean is in the building. I didn't kill.
Salute. What's going on, man? Long
Yeah.
time no see, bro.
Yeah. Did you hear about this Apple River stabbing?
No, I'm just logging on, figuring. Yeah, I'm just hearing about it now.
Okay. Did you see the eclipse at all?
Yeah, I seen when it fully had came across, when it had covered the sun or whatever. It was crazy.
Okay. But nah, Sean, this is Kelly, Sean. A lot of
Nice to meet you,
critical thinking, truth seeking going on over here. Shout out Kevin in the chat.
Sure. Salute to the chat.
So the OJ thing. So it's funny because Kelly, you said so today is the did he die last night or today? OJ.
I believe it's today, but I could be wrong on that. But I believe
And they said he was 76. He died of prostate cancer.
Right.
I guess there's your 13. If we're doing that.
Yeah.
Well, it's
the big thing too. But that's more for Zach. I'm not really.
No, it's funny.
I ain't good with it either.
Yeah, it was funny. I was talking to my friend and I was like, yeah, he lived a long, dangerous life. Yeah, he got away with a lot of shit. So what the fuck is what is this? I didn't kill my wife. Is that a meme or what is that?
He made some video back in the day, during I think it was right after the trial or something. And I was just like, yeah, this dude crazy, man. I don't know. I guess he was trolling. I don't know, but it's like you gonna troll your wife murder, bro? That's kind of crazy. But yeah, man.
I had to pull this up before Kelly got up out of here.
Wait, I just thought of something too. Did I mention also that OJ, his last name, has son in it?
There it is. This is crazy.
Come on.
This is crazy. Check this out. I don't know if y'all caught this when I read it, but this is Jesse. I'm not even gonna say it. Jesse Kurzeski from Wisconsin. Okay, it's another Wisconsin. Was sentenced to life in prison for fatally poisoning her friend Lynn Hernan with eye drops containing, I'm not even bothering saying that shit, the same ingredient in Visine placed in a water bottle. Jesse attempted to stage Lynn's murder as a suicide in order to steal $290,000 for her. So this was just a couple of days ago. But like I said, it's a whole ain't nothing to do in Wisconsin but put a motherfucker 6 feet deep, apparently. Let's have a real conversation. That's these people's hobbies, man. I don't know what's going on.
Man, it seemed like, bro, these demons body snatching, man. It's a lot of demon time going on right now.
Yeah.
Cannot scroll on social media, no matter what platform you're on, without seeing that. I don't know, man.
Yeah. It's out of control. So yeah, because Waterstyle was saying that where this happened is, he said people get drunk and fight all the time at that place at I guess Apple River. She said she went there as a kid. She said it used to be a family place back in the day. She said she wouldn't take her family there. So it's just interesting to see, certain places, what's going down. Like when you from somewhere, what's going down. And it's interesting to see the people that you kind of know what you're kind of signing up for when you go to certain places. Like certain places in Jersey, they tell you don't stop at red lights. Like they just blatantly tell you.
Right. Yeah. Right near you, don't do
it. Yeah. So it's very interesting. Anything else you looking into right now, Kelly?
Trying to think. I mean, usually it's one of those things where something happens and just kind of links things together. And I know I was thinking of something the other day, but now that you're asking me, I can't think of what it was.
Before we get up out of it, I gotta show y'all this shit right here. Like I said, I don't know if something's going on. I don't know if it's always been like this. But look at this right here, man. This is crazy. It says a New York City mugger forcefully pushed a 68-year-old woman down the stairs outside a church in Queens, robbing her of $300 in cash, a credit card, a cell phone, and the victim's I mean, he just he had he didn't hold back. Like she was rushed to the hospital with a fractured skull and black eye, but she is in a stable condition in the ICU. So I don't know. It's looking real purgy outside, man.
Yeah, it's that the world order they love talking about so damn much. Boy, live and well.
Yeah, it's because it's it's this whole out of sight, out of mind type shit. Like, we look at these things, but like until somebody call you and say, yo, somebody fucked grandma up today.
I'm sliding. Nigga, that's your last, excuse my language, that's your last day on this earth.
Somebody fractured Nana is in the ICU, gang.
We slide tonight.
Is that I think these people act like what they're doing to somebody else, they're not even human, like
right.
it's like there's absolutely no empathy. It's almost like a spirit over people.
Right, like a demon possessed. Like I'm really thinking that at this point, because it's from that, like the robberies, then you like you say, you got the stabbings, then you got the one lady arguing with the dude in a restaurant, he done sucker punched her. It's just all this stuff going on. You just be like, man, like what possessed people? I guess it'd be a demon.
I mean, I was mugged years ago in the 90s, and
wow,
like even that was gentle compared to what that guy did to her. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
he wanted her for sure.
I mean, my God, like he just didn't have any care for anything. Like basically she was just a piece of trash, nothing to him. I don't know, it's very weird.
Right. Did y'all see Donald Trump? He went to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Order milkshakes.
I mean, and it's like you give them, they jump for that.
Right.
Just little stuff like that. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, he's just so he's so personable. He's such Donald Trump is a real nigga because he go to Chick-fil-A. Because he go to Chick-fil-A. And I'm just like, bro, these people, they love this illusion, man. They love it.
And then you see who he there pandering to.
Right.
Thank you very much. So we'll order 30 milkshakes. We'll give them out to the people and we'll take some for ourselves, okay? Good. Thank you very much, everybody. Hello.
We love Puerto Rico.
It is a great franchise. The owner is a great man who's a member of one of my clubs.
I would have been like, what the fuck was that vaccine about, nigga?
Hey, I would have been petty like, we love Puerto Rico. I would have hit him with his own line.
Hey, ain't it funny how because we go back to those days with like the Bill Gates, he caught the pie to the face.
I just seen that clip not too long ago today. Yep.
Somebody threw a shoe at Bush. So it's like, what happened to those days where it was that just at least one real person in that situation to call the world leader out or whatever? You know what I mean? What happened?
The real hitters go, man. They go.
Unbelievable.
Or they in the cut, waiting. I don't know.
Unbelievable.
That was cut different in the 90s for sure.
I'd have been like, why the hell was you out here accepting money from Pfizer? Why was you out here bombing Syria? Okay. What's her name? Melania? Why Melania, you know what I'm saying? Look like she on the Big Mike side of the game. I got questions. Like real questions, you know what I mean? And it's sad, bro. It's sad. Yeah. These people really they get starstruck.
And that's what it is.
Yeah, it's strange.
And idol worship.
It's strange. And then they had the niggas for Trump. I don't know if you saw that show. So it's sad, bro. These people are lost. And they don't They don't want to be. They don't want to be found.
Nah. And Biden, he coming up next. He gonna pop up somewhere with all the black people at, and we love black people and all this shit to get that vote.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's the game. That's the industrial complex, you know.
Well, what? Imagine if, and I'm not trying. We just making fun of these people at this point. But imagine if, imagine if Barack Obama said, "I want to get Kelly's reaction to it." Imagine if Obama would have said, "If you don't vote for me, you ain't white."
That's crazy.
Like this is Kelly. How would you react to that? Like, you know what I mean? This level of spiritual immaturity. So does it say? I think she's moving around right now. But Sean, what's good, bro? Where the hell you been at, bro?
Man, just getting my life together, bro. Telling you, man. But for real, I'm eating better, man, and just trying to get my life together. I dealt with a relationship that did a number on me, so
right.
I lost my granddad recently, so
R.I.P.
Appreciate it, man. But yeah, just getting my life together though. But I'm still tapping in. I can't never lose the truther side of me. That's always gonna be around forever. Like,
right.
Once you get that knowledge, it's not going nowhere.
Yeah. Nah, I hear you. But yo, Waterstyle said Biden had Popeyes with a black family. I remember that shit. I remember that shit.
They love doing that shit. They love it. But they'll make a black vote seem like it ain't shit, but y'all are.
And this show you right here. This show you right here. Hold on. I'm about to share this right now. This show you, you might have to leave and come back, Sean. Your shit kind of cut out. But this show you right here, man, that niggas ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit. I'll be honest.
Please excuse Carter for his absence today, but I needed his advice, so we had lunch together.
President, coming over to the house. President, come.
Here's your food, Mr. President. It's a pleasure serving you. All right, man.
This is a very unique day, man.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't do the whole, listen, bro, I've expanded my consciousness. I don't do the race shit. We acknowledge certain things. It's all good. Shout out Kelly for pulling up. I'm about to get out of here too in a second, but I appreciate Kelly for pulling up and putting this information and these perspectives and this enlightenment on the table. So shout out Kelly. Shout out Kelly. Hello, Key. Shout out Kelly.
Oh my God.
So this is the same piece of shit, Joe Biden, that basically what was responsible for the crime bill, right? But once again, the people shall perish because their lack of knowledge. Let's have a real conversation. So you up here, I blame the father. The kids don't know no better. They don't know no better. They just know they're gonna be on TV and they gonna get some clout. That's all they care about. They don't give a fuck. They don't know shit about Sleepy Joe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Kelly did break it down. So once again, it's up to that black father to explain to his black children, right, who Joe Biden really is and the things that, he participated in that fucked up a lot of black people's lives. You know what I'm saying? But instead, once again, this is what ignorance look like. You ever notice that people that's ignorant, they always looking happy? An ignorant person always got a smile on their face because they don't know what the hell is going on. You ever notice people that know what's going on? They don't be looking like this. I can't remember who it was, but somebody was like, bro, if you know what's going on in this country, you know what's going on in this world, you ain't gonna be happy. You know what I'm saying?
Joe, we got to eat dinner with Joe Biden.
Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga.
Like,
Crazy.
Slap the dog shit out my son. He says like that. I would have slapped that nigga. Man, listen, look at
It's a
this.
very
was too
unique day,
happy.
very special day. Dude, we got to eat dinner with Joe Biden. That's fire. Like,
This nigga probably wearing a thong. He probably listening to Young Thug. This nigga probably shop in the same store that Playboy Cardi be shopping. What the fuck is wrong with these dudes, man? That's fine. You know what I mean? And like I said, I can't even really blame the kids, man.
No,
It's
I'm about to say it's conditioning. Yep, him right there. He the
it's
man.
this bitch ass nigga fault.
Yep. He the influence. And it's so fucked up, but you just think about it. It's so many people that set their families up like that.
Right.
You know, give them that false narrative.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting. But I kind of want to see this.
president's coming.
Thank you, man. Thank you, sir. Keep the faith.
Joe Biden don't even know where the fuck he at.
About to go to sleep, big combo.
He don't even know what he even probably ordered the shit.
Couldn't really believe that the president was coming to our house.
For what?
He's like, where the mom at? Where's the mom at?
Facts.
Let me find out this man got a boyfriend, dog.
Welcome, bro. We really appreciate you coming to him.
Come on, man. This is a pain in the neck for
See, that don't even look right on top. Where's the mom? Must the mom be at work? The mom work at the DMV. She couldn't get the day off.
This is all great. So what we'd like to do is just come into our space, our living area.
All right.
Well, Carter, you want to show President Biden one of your pictures up here? You want to share? Go over this side and show President Biden one of your favorite pictures on the wall.
Well,
right.
one of my
Know what he
favorites.
looking at.
I don't know if that might be his daughter. Where is the rest of your family at, gang?
Biden look at the other side of the wall. He looking at his shadow and shit. I'm done with this shit. I can't no more, man.
Yeah, that nigga Biden looking at his shadow. He's like,
Who the fuck is
I like
It is this one right here. Well, we were in
Oh, that's
Jamaica.
cool.
Oh, man, you got
It better not be no fried
I was
bullshit.
just about to fucking say that shit.
It better not be nothing. Whatever is it better be healthy. It better be some a Hotep Happy Meal in this motherfucker. It better not be no fried chicken in this bitch.
As soon as I see the fucking box, I'm like, I know
Motherfucker.
it is.
Motherfucker.
Man.
I want the
Y'all gonna let them
making
play
sure
in
I
y'all
had
face like that?
hamburger. So
Man.
tell me about you guys.
What the fuck is this, nigga? What is this? This burger shot? Don't tell me. don't tell me the president.
Bell and shit.
Don't tell me the president pulled up with Clucking Bell, nigga.
What you doing these days?
Why don't you share about your
The most unhealthy. These people don't eat, bro. They don't even realize. You look like and I say this respectfully. You look like a nigger. An ignorant black piece of shit. That's how you yo, I'm
With
going.
that meal, that's basically what he just called them motherfuckers.
You know, it's like, well, hold on, wait.
Yeah,
One.
Biden come to my house with some motherfucking chicken, you get the fuck out.
Throwing that shit right in his face. Now you eat it.
Right.
Right? We eat real food over here. They
Gotta chew the nigga food for him and shit.
unbelievable. So it's no female in the house. Where's if you have the president come into your home, you will want to, if you one of these NPCs, whatever, you will want to show off your woman, because otherwise niggas on the internet gonna think you know what I'm saying, you sleep, you laying up with a nigga, you know what I'm saying? You laying up with a nigga like
On the dinner side of the game.
you know what I mean? So you want to show off your woman, and then you will have your woman prepare the same type of home cooked meals and shit. You want your woman to prepare that,
Right.
for, you know what I'm saying, the president. Now they might say, oh well, we gotta get takeout. That don't even make sense. I would say you gotta get takeout because you don't want to worry about the president being poisoned. But I'm like, nigga, you done got fucking, what the hell is this?
You just fought for
Is
it.
this In-N-Out? What is this? Is this In-N-Out?
passion of sports?
I'm playing.
I don't know what this bullshit is, bro. I can't. The cookout, I don't know what this is. But it's just so pathetic, man. You're supposed to have a beautiful melanated woman or whatever, beautiful woman in your house, cook a good meal for your family and the president and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? We already, what's for dessert, Biden? Watermelon?
AAU basketball right now.
Are you really? Are you guard?
Yes, sir.
Now, what grade are you in?
7th grade.
And you notice how all these two other people at the table, he talking to the smallest one. He talking to the littlest one. I'm gonna get your ass.
Right now, I'm just basketball, point guard on the J.
And tonight, I'm gonna run my hands all up and through your nappy head.
team from my school.
How about in school? How y'all doing in school? You should tell the president about the school.
Favorite thing about it is the business academy I'm in. We get to like travel, so we've been to like NC State, Wake Tech, and
You're kidding me.
we went to this small dry cleaning business.
You kidding me? You're supposed to be dumb, nigga.
Right.
You kidding me? Ain't no way you just smart, nigga.
He glitched for a minute.
You gonna sprinkle some crack in his food, fuck his whole life up, man.
He was glitching some in his AI software for a second. The way he was looking in his eyes.
You got a CIA run a background check on him, man. We can't have him fucking some shit. We can't have him growing up uplifting the black community. Fuck is this nigga think he gonna be smart in front of me? He trying to flex in front of me.
And it's cool. It's a great experience.
I'm impressed. Is that a new program in school?
Yes, sir, it is. It just started.
I'd be funny as hell if Biden just fell out the seat. Like that nigga just be falling all the time. He just fell out the damn chair.
Just a couple of years
Thinking
ago.
about it.
So what got you interested in teaching? Administration.
That's right. I grew up in rural South Carolina. My grandfather was very influential in.
Anyway, fuck these niggas. You know how in the words of my mother, you know how niggerish it is to eat fried chicken in front of the world as a black person. Like, not
Yeah.
saying I love fried chicken too, bro. But it's like it's a time and place, gang.
Yeah.
It's a time and place, gang.
As soon as I seen the box, I'm like, I know he ain't just pulled his stunt, man. I know. But let his ass sit down with a white family. They could have Olive Garden and Red Lobster.
They about to have real. It's about to be a proud ass white woman with some terribly seasoned. Why ain't no salt in your house, bitch? You ain't got.
I know that right. A little Chick-fil-A chicken deluxe combo.
Fuck Chick-fil-A, bro. These motherfuckers want $20 for a damn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas spend $40 on 2 meals.
So anyway, we about to get up out of here. Shout out Sean. You still making content or what's going on?
I'm just getting my shit together right now. I can't fake it to you. I want to. I'm thinking about it. I might start up when I get no more time, but I'll just drop in, get my little knowledge I got, whenever y'all go live. Right now.
Nigga, it was one of these niggas, bro. Damn, don't tell me I didn't know. Oh, this dude right here. Yeah, this gonna be the last little clip we play. Now this dude right here is crazy as hell. This dude sit up here. And he eats
Ain't no
all
fucking
the,
way.
Yeah,
Ain't no fucking way.
He eats the fish bones.
Man, hell nah.
And I don't know what, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I thought this nigga was on the Harley Day Hart side of the game. I didn't know what this. I thought it's just a really bad wig, nigga. Bitch, we know you bald, but you can do better.
I hate the fucking finger smacking. God damn.
Yeah, but this is his thing. He eat like turkey heads or rooster heads. And bro, niggas that eat Jamaican food and stuff like that, like that fish, you eat the red snap, that shit you can
die.
Not edible. It's not that shit not edible.
Damn bones in there and shit. You look irritated as fuck.
No.
It's so wrong. It's just this bitch, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. Somebody got to talk to this bitch. Yeah, man. Like this dude. I mean, I don't know, like. I don't know if
Barbarian ass shit.
I don't know if the dude is like. Yeah, this nigga's different. Like this nigga different.
Like, what the fuck is that? Is that a cow head with the teeth still?
Like a goat or something.
The teeth still in the mouth, bro. Hell no.
Like this don't make no damn sense, bro.
That's the swine, I think. Oh, this she nasty for fucking with you. The fuck?
Nah, cause when you look like that, I guess she ain't got no choice, to be honest, man. Like
you ain't got no choice.
Ma cœur,
He done cooked a baby duck. Hell no.
tiender ça comme ça.
Je veux quoi?
Tu vas tiender ça comme ça.
Yeah, so this
Respectfully, he African though. They be over there cooking dogs.
This nigga stupid.
What the fuck? What are you eating? Is them teeth?
Did you see that Corey Holcomb video?
Nah.
Don't tell me you didn't see that, bro.
Nah. What Corey did? Nah.
Oh man. Hold on. Yeah, Corey basically like he letting everybody know. He letting everybody know it's time to sell out.
Oh, okay. Better go to that mansion party.
Look at this bullshit.
What's up? Human Lube. Mess with me, man. Go to 51.com, man. Good people making good products.
Fly, y'all. They won't hurt you.
I think you nasty.
You are not on my
ingredients in this, so you need to be using it. You can get you a bottle on 5150skin.com, okay? Play the commercial, y'all.
So this nigga come out with some shit. I don't know if this is real or not, but he came out with some shit called Human Lube. He did a little commercial for it. I mean, just zesty than a motherfucker, dog. Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga, man. Look at this nigga, man.
I'm sorry, as a woman, why the hell
look at this nigga?
The fuck?
This nigga.
The hell
And the verdict, and I don't know what this motherfucker
Hey,
is.
them
I'll be
shoulders a
honest,
little.
nigga, I'm just listen. Nigga, I was looking at the armpits, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what. Corey might have.
Walk around like he didn't fuck the shit out of Cookie Monster and shit. Give me all that. Give me all that.
Cookie Monster.
And my whole thing is, if anybody else did some shit like this, he would be talking so crazy about them.
Lame ass.
This nigga, man. Come on, man. This is fruit booty behavior. Rub it on himself. Like, come on, dog.
The best part of waking up is a slippery girl with a slippery.
This go ass nigga eyes. So.
He wild for that.
All right, man. We're gonna get up out of here. Shout out Kelly for coming by. Shout out Sean for pulling up. We definitely got to make some more content, man. Appreciate everybody chiming in on the conversation, man. We catch you on the next one. Salute.
Salute.